Yeah, of course, your boy Devin Epps. That's your host, my man, to the right hand side. Well, the left for you if you're watching it on live or your Ustream. Yanni Ocean G. Of course, shout out to Diamond over there, who hasn't really said nothing. Diamond's been very quiet. He's been very quiet this week. I'm not sure what's going on.
I got a funny feeling Diamond's gonna have a lot to say once. But that's what it is. But let me get into first off.
Yeah, man.
This was an interesting week for me. Let me tell you why it was an interesting week.
I know what was
if anybody's followed me, Abe Sub Twin, if anybody's followed me on social media, especially Facebook, I didn't know that I was a coon.
Yeah, I'm saying you got like C word this week.
Like I was like
somebody called you a coon?
With a straight face.
With a capital C.
With a capital C.
What was their nationality?
Black.
Oh shit. Oh yeah.
They were black.
Oh, this was self-hate. Yeah,
they were black. And I was called a coon.
You know the person personally?
Not like that. What up, WAP? What up, Sean? But yo, I was called a coon because, as we all know, the Michael Vick comments about Colin Kaepernick.
Cap.
Now, this is the thing about it.
Catch people up that may not know.
All right, for those that have been living underneath a rock, Colin Kaepernick has decided to take a stance on all the inequalities that are happening in the black community.
That's right, Cat.
With all the things that have been going on with the police brutality and everything else.
No justice, no peace.
Colin Kaepernick has finally awoken. He's woke now.
He woke as shit.
He stay woke. He's woke now.
He's sleeping.
The Gambino is no longer childish. That's why I didn't want to rap, because I didn't say bars like that. But anyway, so Colin Kaepernick blew out his hair. He's got the afro, everything going. Mm-hmm. So
started being angry in his pictures.
People were talking about, because this is the whole thing. My colleagues, they agree with Colin Kaepernick, and that's cool. I'm gonna tell you why.
Goddamn right, I agree with.
Okay, hold on.
I'm a little bit against it.
So Colin Kaepernick stood up for the inequality,
racial injustice, police brutality, right,
and took a knee.
Yes,
during the national anthem,
silent protest.
Okay, during the game as a form of protest.
Yes.
I feel him. I think that he's brave.
Goddamn right.
As I told y'all off air, light skin is winning.
Oh,
he's a light skinned brother.
And taking the forefront of this black culture.
Right. So it take a light skinned guy to show the brown skinned people how to be black.
All you dogs getting lined
right there.
All you dogs getting lined. Get behind the dice.
Now, right there, that's where you
lost. He lost it.
That's
he lost
it.
Because you know what? We need a second opinion on horns around here. Yes. We need a second opinion.
Because that brother may be light skinned, but he grew up white skinned. I want to tell you why.
He can't grow up white skinned.
He did.
He's biracial, yeah.
Let's find out.
Well, according to his parents, he may be biracial, but the two white people that raised him, it's nothing biracial about them.
He was raised by two white people.
Yes. Fuck what they say. Look at his hair.
I don't give a damn about his hair. But that's not the reason why I was called a coon.
Let's get back to this cool shit. Yeah, let's get back to this cool shit.
Get back to this cool shit.
Shall we?
Because that should hurt my feelings. And shout out. It didn't really hurt my feelings, but shout out to my man. I'm not going to say his name. When I was called a coon, he stepped up.
Wait a minute.
Hold up. What did you say or do to elicit the coon?
To be called a coon?
The coonmanship.
All right, back.
What got you the coonmanship?
Let me explain to you why I was called a coon.
Okay.
I put a split screen picture of Colin Kaepernick when he was clean shaven, Caesar haircut.
It was when Super Bowls. I'm trying to win Super Bowls.
Representing the great Alpha Kappa Psi fraternity.
Took it all the way back.
No, I took it back when he actually had.
Before he got the NFL contract.
Yes, before he got big money.
Okay, all right.
So when he's taking the picture with his tattoos on, showing his body and everything, and I said, no, young, it was only a few years ago. And I said,
Cap ain't been around that long.
Hold on. I said, this brother right here, do you remember him?
Okay.
I'm like, I don't remember this brother turning down endorsements. I don't remember this brother being so quote unquote woke. I don't recall him taking the stance for things. Everything was a certain way. Now, hold up. Now, granted, I get it. At some point, when you're woke That's soliciting that at some point you were asleep.
Yeah, he was asleep.
Okay, fine.
He was napping.
Let's say at some point he's woken up.
Uh-huh.
So fine, I don't have an issue with that. I have a little issue with the timing of it.
Okay.
But I'm going to use that for the second part.
All right.
Now, with the whole, this is why I was called a cool.
Yeah, okay.
The Michael Vick comment about cutting his hair.
Okay, so to get people up.
Vick said what?
Michael Vick said the first thing we need to do with Colin is to get
him
Colin
a haircut.
to cut his hair. Now, I don't believe that was the right sentiment to put, but I understood where he was going with it.
What if Mike Vick's only solution to all problems is to get a haircut?
Hold on. Listen. Where was he going with it?
This is where he was going.
Okay,
with it.
all right, let's find out.
This is how I
Let's take this trip.
Michael Vick's comments. His comments were basically, I'm going to use, what's the word? Ebonics. That's
Okay, yeah.
And for those that don't know what Ebonics mean, dumb nigga terms.
Yeah, nigga speak.
Okay, nigga speak. So anyway, he was basically
cool.
Yeah, cooling, ain't it? Already.
He was basically saying this. Look here, when you go into this boardroom to appeal to these people why you should be on their team or this, that, and the third, it's not going to be a brother looking back
Dig
at
this
you.
hole. Yeah.
Do I agree that he shouldn't be playing because of his hair? That's terrible. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But the difference is this. At the same time, when do white people need an excuse? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
To not do things like that. See, you put this. They'll never tell him we're not putting you down because of the hair. Even if that's the dumbest reason. That's the difference. Now, granted, and my man Zoe, shout out to my boy, that's my brother. He just said his advice that Vick gave was for a criminal.
Exactly. And that's exactly where I was getting ready to go with this. Colin Kaepernick.
It was for OJ.
It was okay. So it was coming from the guy who killed dogs, right? That's who Michael Vick is. All right.
No,
fighting ass.
Michael Vick did not kill dogs.
Okay, I'm sorry. He
allowed
ran a dog. Yeah,
to be
he
killed,
ran a dog. But
and
for
he
all
funded-
intents and
he funded
purposes,
the dog killing operation.
right. So for all intents and purposes, when the majority of this country sees Michael Vick, they see a dog killer.
White
Okay?
people.
Right.
White people.
White people. The majority of this country is.
'Cause I personally didn't
This
care.
is still a white America. Yeah. So when they see him, they view him as a dog murderer. Right. Now, you're giving advice coming from the side of you've either broken a crime, you've done something wrong, you've done something that your conduct is detrimental to your team. So with that being said, and Jerry Jones has been quoted saying this, we want them to come back showing remorse, almost whipped was the term that he used.
He said that?
Almost
That's what
whipped.
Jerry Jones
Jerry
said?
Jones said.
Almost whipped?
Almost whipped was a quote that he used, right? So
Whooped.
well, whooped is, just
whoop,
like
same
whip,
thing.
whoop, yeah, whatever tense he put it in,
That's slavery terms too.
pretty much.
Slavery
Pretty much.
terms.
Now, what does this man have to apologize for in any way, shape, or form? Colin Kaepernick. What does he have to apologize for?
I say
He
nothing.
viewed the injustices of this
However,
country, a free country, correct?
However, even President Trump said this sentiment, and this is what a lot of white people think.
Uh-huh.
They feel that he does have something to apologize for because they feel like, I don't feel like this. I'm just
Right.
giving you the devil's
Absolutely
literally
right.
and figuratively point of view.
Uh-huh.
They feel like he disrespected the American flag,
Right.
and,
Okay.
and the country,
And the country,
veterans,
and the vets, and the troops, and that
the
shit, right?
troops, and
Okay.
all the people that gave
But there have
sacrifices.
been multiple well-decorated veterans who have come out and said that this is the reason I am fighting. For a man like this who sees injustice in his country to protest, not violently,
peacefully.
not rioting. He had a silent protest. He didn't say shit. He didn't do shit. He didn't look at you crazy. He saw the American flag being his country being recognized. Never said he hated this country in any way, shape, or form. He said that there were things that were going on in this country that were unfair. Plain, simple, period. And to bring awareness to this unfairness, I'm going to take a knee while everybody else stands up. Flatly.
I am all for that. This is what I'm not all for. The timing of it.
What is that got to
What's
do
the
with
time?
that?
Okay, so okay, go ahead. Let me hear.
Let me speak. If you got that time I turn around, somebody interrupted me. Every goddamn time I speak. All right.
So the timing.
I'm going to give you 2 names.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I'm going to give you 5 names. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to give you 5 names.
Okay.
John Carlos.
1.
If you know what I'm talking about, just say yes.
I'm gonna do this.
Hold on, put it down. Put it
Okay,
down.
I'm gonna
Not
do
doing
that.
that yet.
Okay,
Not yet.
okay, all
Not
right,
yet.
okay, all right, okay, my bad.
John Carlos.
I know who he is.
Tommy Smith.
Know who that nigga is too.
Okay, the last 3 are relatively easy.
Okay.
Muhammad Ali. Bill Russell.
You gonna give me
Jim
JB?
Brown.
I know JB was coming. I knew JB.
Exactly. You know where I'm going.
I know the folks. Shout out to Kareem. Shout out to Luau
All
too.
those are official dudes.
Shout out to Luau too.
Okay.
Shout out to Luau.
He was there.
Yeah, he was there.
He was there too.
He was there.
Luau Cinder, not Kareem.
Luau Cinder was there.
Luau Cinder was there. When John Carlos, who won gold
Yeah.
in the 64? It was either 64 or 68 Olympics.
Maybe it was 68.
Yes, Olympics. When he captured the gold in front of the world, he put his fists up.
Black glove.
And then John Carlos followed up.
Black glove.
Left hand. I'm gonna tell you the story. I'm gonna tell you the story about. Thank you, so I was at 68. About the reason why, because a lot of people said, well, Tommy Smith put up his left hand in disrespect. No, he actually left his gloves. He didn't have one.
Yeah, he has gloves. He put a left hand glove. Right, exactly.
Yeah, had
Little tidbit you ain't know.
Shout out
Right.
to Peter Norman, the Australian,
Right.
who wore the OPHR. You know what I'm saying? The cloth over them.
Right.
To show solidarity. You see where I'm going? Now, Muhammad Ali, Luau Cinder, Jim Brown. Hold up.
Which Muhammad Ali moment are you?
I'm getting it. This is the moment. This is the moment. The summit with all of Luau Cinder, Bill Russell,
Jim Brown,
and Muhammad Ali. They all were at the top of their game. John Carlos, Thomas, this is the top. This is the Olympics.
Right, bro. I get you. I get what you're going with this.
This is my thing. I'm not against the whole taking a stand.
You saying he's not good enough?
What I'm saying is this.
He's saying
I feel when he had just because you're in the NFL or the NBA doesn't mean you have the same platform. People are in the NBA with LeBron James, but they don't have the same platform.
I get what you're saying.
They don't have the same platform.
Right.
The platform when it comes to black people, it's all determined on your status at that moment. Because it's easy to break us down when you're no longer the one in demand. This is my thing, and that's why I went back to that picture.
Who had the top selling jersey last season?
Oh,
Colin Kaepernick.
Yes.
Okay.
So did he not have? He wasn't on a winning team. Okay. The reason why I disagree with your point, but I get it, is that what other black NFL starting quarterback in the league right now is really hitting on something?
I'll go one further with you. The only reason,
not even my man Tyrod,
that Colin Kaepernick is not
Did
at
you just
the
bring
top.
up Tyrod Taylor?
He's a starting quarterback.
He's starting. Is he still starting? I don't think
he with the Bills no more. Yeah,
I'm saying I like Tyrod, but Colin was a starting quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. And
It's
okay,
tears.
you said so your time. So you're
Tears.
saying the timing. So let's get back to that. The timing of it. You basically feel like he should have been doing this when he was going for a Super Bowl, right?
Right. No, never on the Super Bowl. That pocket
that he was in, right, when it was him and Russell Wilson.
Exactly.
There's going, okay. All right.
Okay.
But with that being said, that's what I'm saying.
Why not?
You know why?
Oh, you know why he couldn't do it? Hold on, don't be sarcastic. You know why he couldn't do it?
Why?
Because I guess police brutality wasn't going on.
Boom,
So that's the whole thing.
That's not it.
That's the whole
That's
thing.
not it.
That's what people are trying to get
That's
to.
not it,
Hold on,
though.
I'm
That's
trying
not
to
it.
tell you why I'm so called cool because this is the whole thing.
No,
People don't
I
know
get what you're
not true
saying.
because they're hearing the stories. And let me tell anybody that's watching my news feed and everything, shout out to y'all. Let me give y'all a quick update. Trayvon Martin did not start the civil rights movement.
No.
These things have been going on before Trayvon Martin. That's the whole thing. Exactly.
Yeah,
so
right.
I'm like, if you want to look up stuff, check out 1984 Eleanor Bumper. Check out 1990, around 94. That was 84 for Eleanor Bumper. 94, Yusef Hawkins.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. These things, we can go down the list.
But 91 for
Rodney
King.
Exactly. We can go on and on. These things aren't new.
Right.
But
These things aren't new.
here's the difference, Megan. I wish he would have said this, because since he's going so hard, he should have said this. Here's the reason. Look at what was different on his team during that time?
Facts.
What coach did he have on his team at that time?
Harbaugh.
Yeah, Harbaugh.
Yeah, Harbaugh.
No.
Before Harbaugh?
Last year.
Chip, you know him. Chip.
Yes.
Chip, my man.
Who's more racist than him in the NFL?
But I'm not arguing.
I'm
not arguing why
here's
people's
what I'm
racism.
saying. Here's what I'm saying. I'm saying that he started feeling it from the back office, from the, you know what I mean? They wasn't giving him a shot. They you know what I mean? So I wish he would speak about those things. I'm sure that what was going on in his life at that moment really made it run clear for him is the racism that I know he was experiencing with the racist coach that he had on that team.
I'm going to take you a step further. Maybe I'm playing a little bit of devil's advocate, but I don't think I am. This is still Colin Kaepernick. So I'm asking a question. I'm trying to figure out, when did he experience said racism?
When they chose Blaine Gabbert. They got rid of Gabbert and they put Blaine Gabbert in front of him.
This coach, he liked Harbaugh. Him and Harbaugh.
Yeah.
The coach, the management staff over there is
so why
was
he not able to get rid of Chip? Why was he not able
because Chip's white, that's what they wanted.
Yeah, Chip got rid of himself.
And I'm telling you, you know what's so crazy? Because I'm really not trying to put it all on football.
But the management team over there is a
4
problem.
yards determined his career.
No, they did.
They determined his career.
So if he wins the Super Bowl,
if he wins, he has the. I don't want him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're listening.
Right.
They're listening. And of course, it's deeper. Of course, we know I will never parallel what's really going on with injustices to football in sports. But it's one of those, when you're black, it's about that iron striking when it's hot. And we don't have a thing. Remember Chris Jackson, a.k.a. also better known as
Sharif Abdul-Rahim.
No, that's Sharif Abdul-Rahim.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Mahmoud Abdul-Rahim. Okay, exactly. All right. And that's one of the big three, right?
I did it. No, he wasn't really. He played with Denver.
No, I said, but Mahmoud is in the big three now. He's in the big three.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So
had he won the Super Bowl, this would not have happened.
I don't even think he was so-called been woke.
That's what I'm saying. He wouldn't have been woke because he didn't experience the shit that he experienced.
But listen,
Harbaugh would have stayed, and the 49ers would be killing right now.
So if he wouldn't have been woke, if he'd won the Super Bowl, he wouldn't have been woke. We wouldn't be talking about this. Right. But now that he's not at the top of the tier in terms of quarterbacks. And I'm going to tell you another thing, too, about being a quarterback. Now, this is another way I looked at it, too. People try to justify the afro, talk about Joe in the 70s wore afros. Guess what? It's not the 70s. It's a different look. It's a totally different league. For one, do not compare Colin Kaepernick to a lineman. He's a quarterback. It's a difference. Quarterbacks are held to black or white.
Represent the company.
If you're black, you're held to double the standard.
You mean like Johnny Football standard, or like what standard you talking about?
Like this, Johnny Football is because he's white. Because
what standard is that?
You're the quarterback.
You're
the face of the franchise.
Yeah.
You can't show up with a tattoo on your face. No. It's not going to happen. No. Whether you're black or white.
It's bad decision making. It's bad decision making.
It's not going to do that either.
Can't be a quarterback with bad decisions.
That's all.
Gucci man don't have a shot.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Get your ass some defense, Gucci. Get over that.
Now,
what's
my man for Carolina?
Cam. You talking about Cool Newton? Cool Newton.
He's dabbing up the world.
Yeah.
He's doing everything else.
Slapping five.
He didn't win the championship either.
Yeah.
But he's also
he's
actually not going to look a certain way. Because as quarterbacks, you can't have a certain look. And that's messed up because people think it's all based on that. But at the same time, I kind of got it. Should point this. Black people, let me ask you this: when have black people ever been held to just tell it? We don't
gotta go above and beyond.
We don't advance.
Superstars.
Black people, we do not advance in life based on merit and talent. We just don't. Like simple as that. It just won't happen.
Why didn't we say fuck this? He don't have a job and turn the TV off?
Because it's football.
Because it's football, which is the number one watch sport and everything. And number two, black people, we don't understand. We can't make a dent with a few. For us to make a dent, it has to be
all of us.
Right, but how do you?
One of us.
The only way that we can make a dent is by hitting people with our buying power. That's the only way we can make a dent. Other than that, it's not going to make a difference. So, I think that I respect him because he's walking away from a whole lot of money. He could play the game.
I don't think he's walking away by choice. I honestly believe
he could have cornrowed his hair. And he could have played the game. He could have stood up at some point in time. He could have said, "You know what? I'm sorry. This wasn't the way. I still feel this way, but this is not the way to show it. I'm gonna show it another way." He could have played the game because all he wanted is an apology.
How about this?
That's all he wanted.
He's also
if he wanted to.
He's also, before you go, he's also at the point of no return.
Yeah.
No, it's never a point.
I'm going to tell you why he's at the point of no return. I'll give you one example.
Said anything.
You don't have to say that, but I guarantee you this. This is what I mean. There's levels to this point of no return that I'm talking about. What's the first point of no return that he's at? You don't know? You don't know?
What's up?
What?
If he cuts his hair, everything that he's done after that gets wiped under the rug.
He can't cut his hair.
So at this point, he can't cut his hair.
No,
regardless of Michael Vick. No, I'm just saying.
All he got to do is cornrow his hair.
No, he can't do anything.
What's your man? What's your guy from the? He retired now. From Pittsburgh.
Whoever you name, it better be a quarterback.
Palomalu.
But you better name a quarterback. It's not. I'm telling you.
Oh, but quarterbacks get rape bitches. What about
white quarterbacks?
Okay,
white quarterbacks. Say it for what it is.
Yeah.
Say it for what it is. He's at the point of no return. Black quarterbacks have a double standard, bias, everything. We know all of that. So at this point, he can't cut his hair, even if he wanted to.
But that's what I'm saying. He could play the game if he wanted to.
I don't even think he could at this point. Because right now, at this point,
I'm not convinced that he's not going to play because the season hasn't happened yet.
I'm totally convinced that there is no team in this league
right now,
period, that will sign Colin Kaepernick.
What about mid-season? Your starting quarterback is hurt.
I'm gonna tell you.
This guy is.
I'm gonna tell you just like this. I'm gonna tell you just like this. He scored 20 touchdowns and had 6 interceptions last year. And Ryan Fitzpatrick was signed before him.
Bum.
Blaine Gabbert got a job before him. Who got his job from Colin Kaepernick took Blaine Gabbert's job in the middle of the season because Blaine Gabbert was terrible.
Here's the thing. They have to play. And once they start playing and looking like shit,
but
this changes everything. People care about winning.
Yeah, they care about winning.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you about white people.
They took back Michael Vick. Here's the other thing. They took back Michael Vick.
He was a criminal.
White people, it's nothing that they love more than dogs. Nothing.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but at the same time, you want to say he comes back, he starts throwing touchdowns, you forget about all that, which is why Vick. But if he never gets an opportunity because he's looked at as a cancer, he's never going to come back. It's the same thing with Ray Rice. Ray Rice was the most. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Ray Rice was hurt. And I remember that season vividly. Ray Rice averaged 3.5 yards a carry that year because he was hurt. Because he was hurt. There was something wrong with his hip. And when he was coming back, he was a monster. When I tell you, when I was at all those training camps, I saw Ray Rice. Ray Rice was going to set the league on fire when he came back. But because of that video, he was never allowed a chance to come back in. Ray Rice was better than a third of the running backs in the league that year he was supposed to come back.
That's different.
Because it's different because we're at the point of no return.
They was going to bring him back even with all that shit going on. But the video footage fucked everything up. They said we can't do nothing.
You can't do nothing.
NFL will do all that shit.
Legally, he was exonerated from all of that because he came out and he got in front of it from the beginning. Who did? Ray Rice. Bullshit. Ray Rice went straight. After that happened, this is what happened. This is what happened. Ray Rice came to Steve Bisciotti in the front office of the Ravens and told them what happened. They said, okay, we'll find a way to work this out. And then the video surfaced. Right. After the video surfaced, then they tried to play cover up. To the point that Steve Bisciotti tried to offer him a front office position after he retired to try to keep him hushed about how they mismanaged this situation. Ray Rice should be back in this league, just like Colin Kaepernick should be in this league. But NFL is not going to make themselves look stupid.
Ray Rice should be back.
Ray Rice. If anybody showed any more remorse from a situation that they did, Ray Rice. Because Ray Rice put the work in.
This is the difference.
Ray Rice put the work in.
You can't bring Ray Rice back because
you can't bring Ray Rice back, but you can bring back what the fuck is no. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the pass rusher who played for Dallas. Yes. No, but you brought him back, right? No, he threw a chick on a bit of guns. He threw a chick on a bit of guns, but because there was no video for him, and he was never apologetic about anything. In fact, he got worse when he came back. But because there was a video of Ray Rice, he was not allowed to come back. Because we have video of Colin Kaepernick taking the knee over something that was righteous, he can't come back.
See, it's different. Kaepernick and Ray Rice are different because Ray Rice beat up his wife, fiance.
Yeah, I don't want you to
girlfriend.
I don't want you to think
and they
that
have the video of it. And
right.
so any team that touches him, the protest, the sponsorship is going to be a fucking disaster. No team would want that hassle. He's not worth that.
No.
Kaepernick didn't do any of that.
But it's treated like that. It's treated like that. It's treated like a cancer. Like he is too much of a hassle and too much of a distraction for a team that desperately needs quarterbacks.
If he said all the things and in a way that Ray Rice did, they would take him back.
Yeah, but he has nothing to apologize for. He has absolutely nothing to apologize for.
This is my thing. He is not a criminal
in any way.
Colin Kaepernick is not a criminal.
No.
So it doesn't have to be the same thing. See, I'm looking at my news feed and everything like that. And it's so crazy because I'm looking like, I don't know if we crazy or we're just purposely putting blinders on. If you haven't realized yet, because I'm tired of people bringing up white people as these examples.
Right.
You know what the difference? You know what the same? You know what they have in common? Ray Rice and Colin and all the rest of them. They're black. We know the game is rigged. We know this going into it. The game is rigged. We can have all the talks of, yo, we got to have solidarity. We got to do better. It's not happening. It's not, and that thing could happen, but it's not going to happen overnight. Simple as that. Because when you're in these professional settings, like this, especially entertainment, it's almost a form of buck breaking to an extent. You just don't want to get buck broke in front of everybody. That's what simple fact. You think Mike Vick wanted to do all that shit he had to do with Peter and everything about the dogs? Because at the heart of him, look here, I fought some dogs. I funded it. That's what I did coming up. That's what I knew. And that's it. But he did. Michael Vick got $200 million contracts. Like, we forget to talk about that. This is somebody that got $200 million contracts. He got $100 million contract after he went to jail.
He did. He got $100
He was supposed to come back. Ray Rice ain't go to jail.
You know why?
For whatever reason.
Yeah, MVP numbers.
Because he played the game.
He came back MVP numbers.
For whatever reason, and I don't even care about that.
If there was video of
Vick fighting dogs?
Fighting dogs, it wouldn't have been no comeback.
And that's cool. Exactly. So maybe he dodged the bullet with no video. Yeah. Maybe Ray Rice clearly did it. See, because I remember talking about this Ray Rice situation on a radio show we had before. Right. I was the only one saying, but maybe Paul's the little brother. When I said, people was like, he's going to get another chance. I said, he's never going to play the NFL again. I said, he'll never play the NFL
You remember initially, before that video broke, the shit was over.
It was a 2-game suspension.
Done. It was.
I'm sorry. Or was it 4 games? I think it was 4-game suspension.
It was 4.
Yeah, because he was supposed to come back on Steeler Week.
If there was no video, right, this shit would have been a done deal. It's been so many dudes in Ray Rice's spot. Here's an example. No video.
Here's an example.
The video, she's knocked out.
Here's a prime example because I was racking my brain for a situation that was comparable, so we don't have to do.
Even a white boy would not have been able to come back from the video of him assaulting the female.
But here's the thing, right? Okay, here's the thing. Because I was racking my brain trying to go apples and oranges, right? But let's go apples to apples. Josh Brown. No, let's go Josh Brown, NFL kicker for the New York Giants. Multiple calls to the house by the police for his wife for domestic violence. Admitted to beating his wife in a Sports Illustrated article. Was suspended 1 game. Played after that, and only because of public backlash was he put out of the league.
Yeah, but with the video, public backlash is overwhelming.
This is the whole thing.
Everybody doesn't like football.
I hear what you're saying.
True.
I hear what you're saying about the video, but we putting too much weight on the video. I'm taking the video out of
it. Yeah, what happened to the content of what he did?
The whole thing, the content is one thing.
They don't give a fuck about that. They only care about the video.
No, you know what's crazy? Because we love a comeback story, unless you're black.
Exactly, and that's the point. That's why I'm getting to it. And my thing is this. It's already certain things we just can't do anyway. We got to stop being like, yo, well, white people did it. They got away with it. Why can't we? Because that's just not how the rules are played. That's just not how the rules are played. Will it ever change? Who knows? I don't have the answer for that. But what I'm saying is this, and I said it on my post 1,000 times. Yo, I know the game is rigged. I know all this other stuff is happening, but I still got to maneuver through this shit. I'm not just leaving it up to what it is. Like I can get into deeper things and with a personal job and everything,
right.
But I understand. I'm not gonna sit up here making any comments about Baltimore City public schools. Not at all.
Right.
Not on, especially with the film. Not on camera.
Not on camera.
Not on camera.
Not on camera.
Not. You see what I'm saying?
The video.
That's
no.
That's gonna be overwhelming.
Somebody,
that's when it's overwhelming.
One of your peers can say he said this, but if it ain't no video, you ain't got no tape. Shut the fuck up.
I've been pulled up for something that I posted online.
Word.
Yes, I had something posted online.
Oh, you know what's funny? I lost my fucking job for something I posted online.
Was it a photo?
It was a parody video that I did.
But you just reshared it, or you did the
no,
video?
nigga, I did the video.
The video.
Yeah, I did the video. Yeah, and that shit got out to the school, and yeah.
So I got somebody.
Okay. They suspended me with pay.
Yes.
And relocated me.
It's like a police officer.
Yeah, real shit. Yeah, right.
They
suspended me with
what
pay.
I'm saying is this.
Take your ass home.
We keep saying, I got friends, people who say, I'm looking at my timeline, it'll happen when we make a stance. It'll happen when we unite. Yeah, we get all that. That's great. And it's a little bit of truth to that. But at the same time, we're based on a lot of times with leaders. For example, LeBron James. And I don't want to blame LeBron James for anything because I don't even want to make this about him. But his stature. You notice when we talk about LeBron James, we don't ever bring up his money, his endorsements, anything like that. You know why? Because he's so much at the top. He is the top of the food chain. You can't threaten him with financial backlash. For example, Nike gave LeBron James $90 million, right? Before he even stepped on the NBA.
First contract.
Exactly.
Yeah,
before he even stepped on the NBA court.
Right.
So let's just say LeBron James now, who's in his 14th year, who's clearly got 5 more years left easy without even breaking stride.
Yeah,
and he's still recognized as the number 1 player on the planet.
Right.
Correct, right?
No.
Let's just say right now LeBron was to take a knee last year. And let's just say Nike despised it. We don't want anything to do with it. You're trying to reunite people. You're trying to unite people. You're trying to be Colin Kaepernick. The minute Nike calls and says to Rich Paul, he no longer has that endorsement. His phone rings 5 minutes after that. Who do you think called him?
Adidas
with no problem.
Right.
Because you know why? Because he's still the one. See, when you're at a certain level, they can't threaten everybody.
But that's
why,
what I mean. Hold
up.
That's why those ones at that level would never do that.
But that's the thing. Honestly,
who at that level makes that kind of move?
But that's the whole thing. But that's the whole thing. It might not be for this generation, but if it's going to happen sooner or later, it's going to have to be somebody at that level.
Here's the part.
We've never seen anybody
that would
at that
never
level
happen
since Muhammad Ali.
Here's the part. But here's the part that you gotta also consider. They will take out the person that does that before they let that happen.
Exactly.
Because what you saying, that's the real impact move. That move can't happen. They'll take that person out.
It's such a tricky game to play, yo. Right.
But the top dog can't do it.
It is so much so because being the minority in a majority run state, you have to play the game that way. Like LeBron is very, very socially conscious. Yeah. I wouldn't call him woke, as you know. If Kaepernick is the woke one, then I'll say that LeBron is socially conscious. Now he'll make you aware of things, but at the same time he can't take the strongest stance because he got too much to fucking lose.
It's not about to lose.
It is about to lose.
No, listen, I don't say
because if you're not in power, you can't be in power if you don't have anything to lose.
I understand that, but this is the whole thing. And I don't want, like I said, because I don't want people looking at this and keep being like I'm picking on LeBron. That's why LeBron. I'm just using him as an
just example. Yeah,
somebody that's
LeBron is just a token. Yeah,
exactly. It's not a token enough. And we know.
No, but he's just it's the indicator.
What I'm saying is this. That's the whole thing. You're going to have to lose something. It's going to you have to go into it knowing, they're gonna take some shit away. But if I don't take this stance, it's never going to change. Now the difference is this. Now when we say if I don't, It's all I see when I think of this sentiment. I think of a blank face with a question mark there because that athlete hasn't
come yet.
He's not here yet. But if they're asking us what has to be done,
Could
it's
Floyd
going
be that
to
guy?
have to
Could
take.
Floyd Mayweather be
and I was just
that
about to
guy?
make that
He's
point.
another one.
Floyd can be there,
Could
but
he be that guy?
it has to be
Not if
somebody.
it's
It has to be somebody from an individual sport. It has to be somebody who can make their own money.
Yes.
It can't
Not
be.
a team
It can't be a
sport.
team sport because there's too much at stake. Because at the same time, LeBron can be as socially woke as he wants to be. If it starts to scrutinize his team or it starts to put stress on his team, then he becomes selfish.
Put this.
He becomes selfish.
LeBron is a different one.
Okay, let's not say
He
LeBron.
good.
Let's
He
say
good.
Cam Newton. Let's say Kevin Durant.
Oh, Cam-
let's say if they
Hold on.
they automatically become a distraction. Now, if you are an
And I
individual
think
sport,
that's what they try to say Kaepernick was.
exactly.
Right.
That's the main thing they say. He's a distraction. He's a
You know
team
what I like to
cancer.
find out too with Colin Kaepernick?
Uh-huh.
The other two brothers on his team. I need to find out who they are.
I think
and what's
I
happening.
believe the other name was Eric Reed.
Standing with him?
Yeah,
Yes.
Eric Reed was the cornerback.
Is he
Was
still
one other.
playing?
Eric Reed, I believe, got picked up somewhere else. And there were other players from other
I'm not
teams
saying
that
because I'm saying
Right.
I'm looking like Colin is the one
because
but it's like-
Colin's a quarterback. You
Exactly.
cannot be the represent. Being the quarterback of a team is like being the CEO or the spokesperson, or, the White House representative of that team. So when you go out there, this is the first place they see. Of course, when you think about a team, first thing you think about is who the quarterback.
Exactly, and I'm not comparing Colin Kaepernick to Tom Brady, but in terms of what you just said, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
When they talked about how many players didn't go to the White House, this, that, and the third.
Right.
Once Tom was like, "I'm not going," that's when it was.
It was okay, right? It was
That's
okay.
when it was
Right.
like, "Oh
Right.
shit,
All
Tom's
right,
not
so
coming."
but
You see what I'm saying?
consider the fact that Kaepernick started standing
Okay.
for the.
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, towards the end.
He started standing.
He started standing towards the end. So
Right.
why is he still a target?
because he already did.
Because no, you know why? I got it.
Mhm.
Because you know what they also like to do to us? Now we're the example. We're going to make sure.
Mhm.
We're going to make sure no more of you black guys try to make a stance because
Whether it be for the wrong reasons or the right reasons. Right.
Buck breaking.
I just
This
don't.
is
I
why-
just don't think that that's the way. I don't think that. I mean, I get it. I just don't think that was the best way to showcase his message.
No,
I think it was better ways to do it.
It was. That's my argument. I think we're going in circles because I think we all kind of say the same thing, but just different ways. I think that was one of the best ways to do it. I just think the timing of when he did it had no legs with it. That's why it didn't.
It became more of a sideshow.
So if
Because he
you
was
mean like if he had won the Super Bowl,
Yes.
then the next season,
And
goes-
also,
Yes, and
it would have also helped
now,
if he was
he's
starting.
a different view. He's a
Yes, sir.
star.
And it also
He's a
it also would have helped if he was doing it and starting at the same time.
Exactly.
It became an
That's my
issue
point.
because he was
I'm
the
not
second string
blaming
quarterback
him.
on that.
I'm not blaming him.
he had time on the bench to
Yeah,
come up with
that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
I said,
Oh, so this
he
is-
got so woke because he wasn't playing. Like he had to focus on the game.
Exactly.
That's how he
There's
was
like, oh, so
let
this
me pick up this. Yeah, let me pick up Uncle Tom's
If you
cabin
were-
and see what this book
if
about.
If you were starting, you would have no chance to be thinking about
Exactly.
what happened in police
You're worried about that
justice
3-4 defense,
because
niggas.
we all fucking like this. But I'm telling you, that's the whole thing. It's like, yo,
Get your head in that playbook. You better stay
I had this question, and I'm glad that y'all talking about this.
Right.
So, if Colin Kaepernick did everything he's doing right now,
Right.
took the knee, growing his hair out, but he's doing it because people were killing dogs across the country.
Goddamn
Would
saint.
they have the same feeling about it?
Man, it would be hashtag
Same movement,
Kaepernick for
but
everything.
I'm saying he's doing it to protest people like Mike Vick and
First
people that
off-
hurt animals.
first off, Mike Vick might have snuffed him, and I just been that. Like, you're like, yo, first off, don't put my business in the
This
street.
is dog shit you
And he
doing.
left it. He might have just like, yo,
dog
this
shit you
dog
doing.
shit ain't got nothing to do with it. And Mike Vick is from Newport News. He might have just fucked this
Bad
nigga
news.
up.
Yeah, bad
And
news,
I'd just
Virginia.
feel like, yo, that's just that. But that's the whole thing. That's a great scenario, but it's like,
But answer, what you think?
Honestly, I
everybody,
think,
yo, first off, we keep forgetting everything is already capped.
It ain't about the flag
the brother
because
has,
I'm gonna say
he
this.
has white family.
If
His
he-
parents is
his
white.
mother's white.
Sure,
mother's
sure
white.
he does. I'm
Exactly.
saying that means nothing. I got
It
white
means a
family
lot.
too. I got white family too.
But you don't look like Colin Kaepernick.
True, but
Yo, shit, I-
because honestly,
said-
I thought the dude was an Indian at first, and so I realized.
No,
yeah.
I didn't think he was an Indian until I found out he was a Kappa. And I was like, damn, this nigga. I was like, not only
But
are you a
do you
Kappa.
know do you know the story of how his family
he was
developed?
adopted though.
No, he wasn't adopted.
Oh, see?
That's what he
was
said.
no.
Nah. Tell
He
me what
has
happened.
he has a white mother
Yep.
and he had a white father. They were married,
Okay.
and she had a black baby.
She cheated.
She stepped out.
She stepped
Black
out
China.
with
White.
Jasper.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, just a backstory.
And, he
on how,
messed
yeah,
with,
but-
got that.
and all of a sudden he started messing with some black chick that got him into that
you know what? She might have Erykah Badu them.
She's not
She
black.
might have
That's
Erykah Badu.
bullshit.
Who is
Girl.
she?
She
Not-
is of Arabian descent.
Arabian descent.
Yes.
Okay, but she
Yes.
looked woke.
She's
She looked
woke.
woke.
She's
She
very
woke.
woke.
She woke. Yeah,
She's
she
very
got-
woke.
And she woke his
She might
ass
have
up.
got him on the
She like
wokeness.
that.
And she might have got him on the wokeness.
They're about to be woke in the streets.
No, they're not. No, they're not. He got a lot of money.
He got a lot of bread.
She make and he's got a degree. He's smart. He can get a job. So it ain't, if it's about
I ain't
job,
getting no job.
it ain't
$4
about
away
a job
from-
though.
from
I'm just
the
saying it ain't about a job. It's about he's
I
gonna
know
be,
for a fact
he's going to
that-
be somewhere and he's going to be successful. It's going to be some startup, it's some company, something. When I say job, he can
pray,
make money.
yeah. I hope
NFL's a
that.
job.
Very well paying job.
Very true.
But what I'm saying is this:
You know, job like it.
if I see
I'm looking forward to football season.
if I see Colin Kaepernick at Starbucks, it's a problem. First off, it's a problem because I'm in Starbucks.
Right. Yeah. I was saying. First of all, you drink coffee?
Drink coffee?
No,
I
I
don't
don't.
drink it. Yeah, I've never drank it in my life.
Y'all not woke. I was
No,
gonna say,
no.
y'all drink coffee. Y'all.
Never drank
It's
coffee.
It's not good, me either.
What the hell you be having in that damn mug?
That's water. Oh, all right.
Don't be. You still got a mug with water. Pass me the goddamn mug. This don't make no goddamn sense. Yo,
So you,
look,
you were doing Diamond K morning show every morning.
every morning
water in there.
with this motherfucker every show.
This is front, ladies. This is what front looks like.
Morning time, radio on fire, and he telling me now this shit got water.
First of all, and he's sipping it like it's hot
And
too.
he's sipping
Yeah, yeah.
his tea.
Ooh.
He be like, yeah, Diamond Kate. What do you think people was thinking that you was drinking in this shit?
Yeah, they definitely think I drink coffee. Yeah.
Because nobody puts water in a goddamn mug.
First of all,
I know.
the bottle, some shit.
Anyway, moving on. Moving on.
Oh man.
And this is sad news. This is sad news to me.
There we go.
Yep.
Play something slow.
My man, Usher Raymond.
There you go. Dick in a casket.
The word on the streets, the internet streets, is that he has the luggage, aka herpes.
Herbs.
And he had to pay some woman. He had to pay some woman.
That's what his dick does every morning.
$1.1 million. But this is the weird thing. Why did he have to pay 1.1?
Yeah, the shit's out, right?
Like I don't get it. Like I don't
Well,
understand
so-
what that was about.
Yeah, boy, easy. So she, it's a crazy story because y'all know that he was married to Tamika Foster.
Okay.
They got divorced 2009.
Oh, it's messy.
The woman who this payout happened to was one of her bridesmaids.
That's
Okay.
her best friend. That's her best friend.
Right. That's her best friend. That's her best friend who he, had some interactions with.
He hit it.
It's
He hit
relations.
several times. With condom, without,
Uh-huh.
and
God damn.
infected her.
Yeah, man.
She sued him, and they settled out of court for 1.1 million. This wasn't supposed to come out, and this happened in 2010. So this happened in 2010, but Radar Online got the court documents and posted it, and it's been a disaster ever since.
So Tamika knew Usher had herpes.
No,
She had to.
no, he got herpes. He got herpes. The doctor said, and the documents say, the end of 2009, beginning of 2010. They got divorced in 2009.
So where did he get it from?
Some groupie.
Damn, Ush.
And
Caught something on
3
the Usher
other
tour.
groupies
Had to let
have
it
come
burn.
out and sued him since then.
You trying to Bill Cosby this nigga too?
They're going to because and the same lawyers. They coming to the same lawyers.
God damn, Ush.
And then also he's married now. He got married on the low in 2015.
Usher did?
He's married now.
Who
2015.
you married to? That stylist?
She's 48. She's
Oh, that's the light skinned stylish lady.
Yeah, right.
Yep, that's a
That's her.
stylist.
That's
That's
her,
a stylist.
and
Damn, Ush.
and so one of the groupies is saying that she was with Usher in April of this year, and she's suing. She said she doesn't have it, but the emotional distress.
Oh, that bitch ain't
She
getting
wants
nothing.
10 million.
Usher
10 million
ain't
for
getting no
emotional
shit.
stress?
Yes.
Shit.
No.
She ain't getting that.
She ain't getting a
Cause
dollar.
She'll take 1.1,
if I have
I'm
slept
sure.
with somebody
He ain't
that
giving her
Usher has
nothing.
slept with, can I then sue for emotional distress as
What
well?
you on your Dr. Levy?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get this class action shit, man. There's money to be made out here.
First of all, there's nobody that you slept with that slept with Usher.
You don't know that.
I do.
You don't know that.
But-
That might be too removed. Might be too removed from Usher. You don't know.
But first off,
He might have slept with Lil Tunchi.
Please.
I don't want that shit.
So
I don't want none of that. Take it back.
I'm still listening to Usher's music. It's my dog, and that's just that. Because I ain't sleeping with the nigga. So,
Yeah, right.
shit means something to me. All right, go ahead. Keep making your music.
Nestle Crunchy, Nestle
And that's
Crunchy.
that.
You know. Do you think?
So there's a video circulating online. This chick's not even a celebrity. She's not even a celebrity or anything like that. She's sitting on the bench. She's in, I want to believe, what is she? Las Vegas?
Yeah, I think it's Vegas.
She's in Las Vegas.
Nevada.
And she's just going on a whole. I guess only time you could call something a rant is rant only attached to when your voice goes to a certain octave, or is it just?
I think it's just if you just have a whole
soliloquy, monologue,
non-stop.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it's kind of a rant that she's.
Nobody asked you. You just talked.
Yeah, pretty much. So and she recorded it. So it's kind of and posted it
and cried
and posted it. So anyway, she's talking about in the video how her experience of her going to the club that night, and she said all these white guys are in there, black guys are in there, black females in there, African females, white females, whatever, all ethnicities. And she said all the black guys were dancing with all the white women. They don't love us anymore. So then she goes on this, it's a rant.
It's a rant.
For lack of better word. So she goes on this rant talking about how, the black guys don't want us, this, that, and the third. And she was like, love yourself. But then, did you peep the part where she says, I stepped out myself. She was married to somebody outside.
Right.
But she says all this at the end of the video.
Right. After she bashed us for 15
After she done bashed us, but then says, I stepped out. I tried it myself, so I'm not going to. Yes. So sister took a walk on the wild side. Exactly. It was done. And I normally don't even like to watch them videos, but I said something told me, watch this shit to the end.
Check it out.
Let me watch this shit to the end. I watched it, and she's up here. I tried it, and it didn't work for me. So let me get this straight. Sister took a walk on the wild side, and then once it didn't
cream
work,
in your coffee.
Now she wants to blame the fellas, the brothers.
Don't blame us
for not wanting to do
Don't blame me. Blame your manager.
Let me tell y'all ladies like this. If you got ladies listening, my black Nubian princesses or queens,
whatever you are, y'all
get on our goddamn nerves. I'm gonna say shut up and down, but we love the game. We love the game. We will continue to play that. That's it. Me personally, I'm chocolate all day. I'm with my sisters all day.
Yeah, man.
Have I ever seen attractive white women? I've seen some. But if I got to pick between the two, me personally, I'm staying home.
Yeah.
I'm staying
home.
That
happened.
What about Derrick Rose?
Derrick Rose is a Cavalier, baby.
Who cares?
Right.
He's not even gonna, Derrick Rose is going to play. Derrick Rose is going to play
50 games tops.
4 games.
Yeah, 50 games tops.
But back to my Nubian princesses. That's it. Because you see these two devils over here.
You know what I mean, Kyrie gone. But go ahead. Side note, you know what I mean, Kyrie gone. But go ahead.
They're trying to distract me for the message that I'm trying to get.
Kyrie is a white woman lover, too. I forgot about that.
Who?
Kyrie is a white woman lover. You know that?
Yo, first off, don't say shit about Kyrie because I have a lot of his family members on my
Kyrie is a New York dude, right? He is a New York dude.
No, he's really a Jersey, but his pop's Dietrich. Shout out to Dietrich. Yeah, don't get too
but listen, I ain't going to get too crazy, but I seen him run through some snow bunnies. I seen him run through some snow bunnies. I seen him run through some snow bunnies before. That's all I'm saying. That's it. Kyrie, no more after that. No more. Yeah.
Shout
out to Kyrie.
With every NBA contract.
You said what?
2 white girls come with every NBA.
Oh, they got you.
White women with every contract.
You get one with the D League.
Wait a minute, Diamond. You the one before you had the Diamond K show told us how you was messing with white women.
No.
You was catting around with white women?
Yes.
I said philandering. 6.
6 white women.
Yes.
Okay, get it right. Get it right.
But it wasn't like I was with them. You know what I mean?
He was around. He was getting some of them that's giving them music.
Nah, you was walking through my Diamond with Becky.
That was security. But I'm not crazy.
Yeah, so
security.
No, my thing is this. My thing is this. It's just like people do what they do. We get it, but for me personally, with somebody like it got to be more normalcy and more things.
Common ground, right?
Common ground. Because I'm not really for this whole opposites attract. I'm like, yo,
how opposite?
We are humans, not science. We're not ions. Not plus and minus. Like, yo, if you a plus and I'm a minus, we need to get together. No, the hell we don't. Sometimes we got to be on the same page.
Stay over here with these pluses.
Most times I need to be on the same page with you. And that's the problem. That's the problem what we got going on. That's why the black family is exactly how it looks right now. Because we all over the place with it. We all over the place with it. And at some point we gotta stick up. We gotta stick up. And black women, y'all gotta stop killing us any chance you get.
Yeah, man.
Because you ever be looking at your online, and you hear the woman describe somebody, you like, who the fuck is she messing with? Like,
This nigga's horrible.
Like, yo. Like, I don't see females online. They be like, yo, you know, I'm tired of messing with these guys that drink all day, smoke all day. They don't work. They don't do nothing. They take my car.
In the same place where I left him.
So I'm looking like, who the fuck? I'm like, is this bitch messing with Jody?
But did he lose everything in a relationship? Maybe it's you.
Exactly.
Think about that. Maybe you just bad luck. Like, I mean, if he was real good before he got with you, and then he went to jail 3 times and got into fights and got shot and stabbed, maybe you were bad luck. Maybe you need to get away from him. Help our brothers out by leaving them alone. Crazy ass.
Yeah. Shout out to my cousin that called up to explain how he went on a date with Method Man.
Oh man. And you're not even going. No, don't even give the backstory on that shit. Just leave it like that.
You're not gonna give it
No backstory. Just leave it. Leave that shit there.
Okay.
Matter of fact, no.
You said your cousin, he went on a
went to
date.
stay with Method Man.
Yeah.
That's it. Whole story.
But no, I'm gonna say that for a hood story.
All right, cool. Yeah, say for a hood story.
Yo, we like to thank everybody that tuned in tonight. We had to get these things off our chest. Viola will be back in 2 weeks.
Come home, Viola.
We'll have somebody here next week or whatever. I think I'm gonna get. I need somebody that's funny. I'm gonna have to get somebody. I'm gonna have to go in on them on the radio.
That's how it is.
Comedian or not, somebody that I don't know. I'm thinking about pressing the limits, like somebody that it damn it might be a fight. Some shit.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm bringing somebody, I'm gonna get real testy with them or whatever. So shout out to everybody that logged on, the twins, everybody else, my man LC, whoever. I can't name everybody, but I appreciate it. This is Jenny Social G.
Love is love.
Devin Epps, my man Diamond K, and the damn mug with water in it. Beautiful Eyes Ugly Truth. We see y'all next week.
Peace.